Hey there, it's Drew Berman from drewberman.com, and I help network marketers go from hobby income to professional income, and I can help you. A lot of people ask me about how do I handle objections in sales and in network marketing, and I'm going to share that with you. Come on right back. Welcome back. My name is Drew from drewberman.com, and I've been in sales and marketing most of my adult life. And, people ask about objections in business, objections in sales and marketing, objections in network marketing, objections in real estate. Whatever business you're in, you're going to get objections. In real estate, there's only four: too dark, too small, too much, too far, too dark, too small, and too much. Those are the objections in real estate. They're hidden behind other words. In network marketing, there's not too many objections. Let's see. I don't have time. That's an objection. I don't have money. That's an objection. I don't have interest. That's an objection. What else is there? Well, I need to check with my mom. I need to check with my wife. I need to think about it. There's not too many objections. So first of all, let me give you some ninja tips on how to handle objections. First of all, you don't have to become this ninja Jedi on how to master guru on how to overcome objections. Be real, be truthful, be honest, be vulnerable. You want to know one of the best ways to handle objections? And I teach my team this. I teach them body language. Well, what's it all about? I don't know. I'm just getting started myself. But here's what the doctors are saying. Guys, if I can help teach you body language where you can actually deflect some of the objections, you're going to have a much better time in network marketing. Here's an example. Let's talk about boxing, right? So let's say someone's about to throw a punch. Like that, right? There's a couple ways to get away from the punch. Let's pretend the punch is an objection. So here comes a punch. Here's one way. You can just avoid the punch. So here's how you avoid the punch as if it was an objection. Ready? Here it comes. I don't have enough money. Right? I don't have enough money. Well, how much money do you think it costs? See, you didn't even address it. See, most people, remember last time you went into a store? First time someone sees you in the store, they instantly go, "Can I help you?" And most people your go-to is, "Nope, just looking." Right? Most people don't want to buy. They want to buy, but they don't want to be sold. So here's a couple ways to handle the objection. So with the boxing punch, right? So here's number one, move out of the way. Here's number two, block it. And here's number three, take it square on. Right? So let's talk about objections in network marketing. Well, I don't know if I can afford it. Well, how much do you think it costs? Sounds too expensive. Compared to what? See, this is just kind of let's not, instead of calling it a boxing match, let's call it a dance, right? Or a tennis ball match. Sounds expensive. Compared to what? See, if you're leading with product, you'll get a lot more price objections than if you're leading with the business opportunity. Watch this. It's all in the framing. Now, I'll give you an example of my business. I have a $300 pack, I have a $600 pack, and I have a $1,000 pack. Now, some of you might have a $50 pack or a $2,000 pack. Doesn't matter. Always offer 2 or 3, alternate choice. So watch this. Hey, prospect, we got this great thing. You could buy it this. It's going to do this, 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 and this. It only costs $300. Well, now the objection's going to come in and be like, that sounds like too much money. What if you do backwards? Hey, we're going to offer this benefit and this benefit and this benefit. Oh, and by the way, here's the benefit of the benefit, and you're going to feel this, and you're going to feel this, and you're going to feel this. And by the way, it's only $1,000. But we have a pack that's also $500, and if you just want to put your pinky toe in, you can get it for $300. Now the $300 sounds a lot lower than the $1,000, rather than if you go from 0 to 3, it sounds very expensive. But if you drop from 1,000 to 300, it doesn't sound as expensive. Now, this is high-level stuff, right? Now, with network marketing, you're talking product, you're talking business. It could be both. How do we mesh it in, right? So when people say it sounds too expensive, compared to what? Now, here's how I market it. Now, this is next level stuff. I should be charging for this training, but I'm not, because I want you to win in network marketing. Now, let's say I'm trying to market my $1,000 pack. Here's 2 ways of marketing it. Buy this product, it's going to make you feel good, you're going to lose weight, when you lose weight, your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend is going to want you back, you're going to look 10 years younger, buy this product. It normally goes, you can get it for either $300, $600, or $1,000. Which one do you like? Most people pick the middle one. That's one way to market, objection-free. Now here's Ninja. When you start talking about the business, you can attract a higher level quality clientele with less objections. So, Mr. Prospect, let's say you and your most esteemed colleagues, your spouse, your attorney, your accountant, you were evaluating businesses. And you looked at McDonald's, you looked at mobile gas station, you looked at 1-800-Flowers, and you finally decided that 1-800-Flowers was your best business model, and it was only going to cost you $750,000. Well, our business model offers a lot of the similar benefits of a regular franchise. That's what network marketing does. You get all the benefits of an international franchise with less overhead, with less investment, and you still have an international reach. That's why network marketing as a business has become so attractive to people all over the globe. So, but guess what? When you invest in us, it's a lot less than $750,000. In fact, it's not even $500,000. In fact, getting started with us and buying an international franchise with our network marketing company, it's not even $100,000 or $20,000 or even $10,000, but for a lot less than $5,000, you can get started. You can have all the products that you need for a great experience, and you can start to create income. The pack that most people get started with is only $1,000. See how I did that? Instead of going from 0 to 300 to 1,000, I went from 750,000 down to 100,000, down to 10,000, down to 1,000. See, this is high-level strategies that allowed me to attract a 7-figure earner into my network marketing company. Here's another way to handle objections. This is called the objection grenade. Oh man, if you get this is good for any objection. This will work with your kids, this will work with your spouse, this will work in any environment when someone throws you an objection. Hey, I think it costs too much. I understand what you're saying. That's exactly why you want to take a closer look. I don't believe what you're saying is true. I understand completely. That's exactly why you want to take a closer look. But it doesn't, how could people only at the top have to make money? I understand what you're saying. That's exactly why you want to take a closer look. I hear what you're saying. That's exactly why you want to take a closer look. And that buys you some time. That gives you a way to handle the objection. People want to be heard. People want to be understood. You know, when people say to me, you know, network marketing is a scam. Only people at the top make money. What are you basing that off of? See, if it's like tennis, right? If someone asks you a question, just hit it back to them. Oh, I heard network marketing is a pyramid. Is it a pyramid? And you click back, well, what do you mean by a pyramid? And let them explain to you what they think it means. Guys, this game could be a lot of fun. It can be very, very lucrative if done right. Oftentimes here on our YouTube channel, what we do is we train professionals on how to go from hobby income to professional income. Subscribe to the channel. You'll find a ton of free value, free training on leads, lead generations, prospecting, marketing. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as an added gift, if you click the link in this description, I'm going to send you a free gift, one of my best trainings on prospecting and recruiting. It's 7 secrets to prospecting and recruiting. Just click the link in the description and we'll send that over to you for free. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. This has been Drew Berman from drewberman.com, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.